This is going to be kind of a ride along. I'm just leaving the homestead now. Let me see if I can get this camera situated properly so it's not doing all its bouncing stuff. They did just regrade the road, so it is going to be a little bit bumpy till I get out on the pavement. But I wanted to go over some bad news, some good news, and a couple things going on out here. So until I can get a Sunday Monday vlog together. There's a campsite area right there on the right hand side, towards the end of my property. Of course, then my property is up here on top of all this black rock on the right hand side. The pole's going to be covered in the woods, so you're not going to see that. But right here is then my property. Let me get the camera turned around, get it focused on me while we drive. Like I said, it's going to be bouncy. For whatever reason, my thing doesn't want to sit down on the dash like it normally does, so it's got that bounce to it. I'm going to take a pen, stick a pin underneath. Luckily, I live in the country, so I can do all this on dirt roads because I don't have to worry about somebody coming right up on me, because it's not a busy road. I mean, it is busy, but nothing like a city road or a paved road. But anyhow, the bad news is a lot of stuff is not getting accomplished right now on the homestead. This week has turned into the week of July, when I came out and first looked at the property, where ticks are crazy, the humidity is crazy. Today at one point was up to 95. It's 92 degrees right now, 4:28 in the afternoon Central Time, and it is just hot. Don't want to do nothing. So I'm thinking, in Colorado, I had like 6 months of not being able to do anything because of the snow, frozen grounds, everything else. Well, instead of wintertime not being able to do anything, since the ground is still thawed out here wintertime and I'm able to do stuff, it looks more like it's going to be summertime from mid-June until like September or so. September, October. I moved out here in October, and it was easy to work out here in October. But I know July and August, they were just hot days. Humidity high, rainstorms, everything else like that. So that's the bad news. We've got bad weather, can't get much accomplished. Now, good news is some things are still getting accomplished. For those of you that don't know yet, if you didn't see the post that I had, it was a blue background post type thing. It wasn't a video, it was just a post. I went ahead and liquidated the rest of my savings, put it into real estate, or will be putting it into real estate. The money is sitting in my bank account right now, waiting to get the wire information to wire the money to the title company. I bought a 3-bedroom, 1-bath house on 1 acre of land in Marshall, Arkansas. Contracts all signed, everything's all done. Just waiting for the title company to get the lady in. I was hoping to close on Monday, but they just contacted the realtor, said they can't close on Mondays because she's not in the office. And I'm not worried about the wiring stuff because it's the same title company that I used when I bought the 120 acres homestead. So that was the first big wire I've ever done, was for that land. And I was a little nervous with it being a small town, but small town, they seem more honest, and everything went through simple, easy, no issues whatsoever. So I'm dealing with the same title company I dealt with on the homestead, so that's going to be good. The good thing is the house was posted for $29,000. I got it down to $20,000. It is going to be a work in progress house. It started getting built in the 1900s, and then they added addition on, added another addition on, added another addition on. Got some weather damage, got some termite damage. Not the best condition, but I look at it as a 1 acre beautiful lot about 4 blocks away from Main Street in Marshall, Arkansas. And when Marshall, Arkansas starts growing, since everybody's moving into Arkansas now, and housing prices are starting to climb, property prices are starting to climb, that will give me a good opportunity to make money in the future. Because no matter what, 20 grand for the 1 acre lot with electric, with the water, with sewer, with everything on it, that's worth more than 20 grand right there, let alone to be right there in town. And the property deed is unrestricted property, so you can do whatever you want on that property. You can have livestock. There's no building codes, no permits required, anything like that. That's why the house is the way it is, because it's one of the unrestricted properties that they have here in Arkansas. And for those of you that don't know about Arkansas, if you buy land in Arkansas, you want unrestricted land. If you buy unrestricted land in Arkansas, there's no restrictions. You don't have to get building permits. You don't have to get inspections. You don't have to do any of that type of stuff on a piece of land like that. I'm doing good, Sandra. I hope you're doing good too. And I'm glad you are back at work, and your work looks like a beautiful place. And since Sandra just said hi, I also want to thank everybody out there, which is some good news too, is I have different subscribers, everybody being part of the journey. They've sent me and Carla different things, or Carla and I, however you want to put it, for those grammar people out there, have showed people working on roofs, seeing job sites, seeing people at bars, and so on and so forth. So it's awesome that not only do we get to share our journey with everybody else, but now everybody's starting to feel comfortable enough to share their journey and their life with us. So we get to see different people overseas, different states, different job sites, different trades, different lifestyles, everything like that. And I think that's awesome. So I appreciate everybody sharing that. I also wanted to say another good news thing is, slowly but surely, the channel is growing. I'm not doing the whole thing where every video in the beginning, through the middle, in the end, saying subscribe and all that type of stuff, like a lot of channels do. And I'm not joining all these groups on YouTube to try to just blast the channel to a high number. I'm letting it grow organically. So it's going to be word of mouth. For those of you that want to help share, you know, I appreciate it. Carla appreciates it. But, you know, that's how I want to do things, is I want to have everything organic. So we just broke 3,200 subscribers today. We're at 3,201. We were at 3,199 for the last couple days. So we finally broke the 3,200 mark. So we may not be getting or becoming a major big channel like some people, but we are doing it organically. And one thing I'm excited is I have subscribers that are still here with me to stay up the journey, a happy life for themselves instead of being stuck in the city working their life away. And I'm going to be starting a new talk series. So for those of you that love stream, but I want to say something in before I get all the way out to the highway. I started a new series. I'm not going to give away. So for those of you that want to go onto the channel and look at playlist, I will have a playlist. It'd be an empty playlist sitting there waiting for me to do the intro video, and that will be coming up. So I will be doing that in the next few days to a week. With the weekend happening, I'm going to be spending time with Carla. I have to go meet with the renter to sign a contract on the house that I'm buying, because it has a renter already in it. He's been there for over 10 years and he wants to continue staying there, so I'm going to sign a contract, let him stay there, and then I'll have the closing next week. So everything's going to be really, really busy. And then on top of all that, me and Carla are trying to get the campsite thing set up through HipCamp. We got it set up on HipCamp. Now we got to build the campground area, I started a Google business. It's called Today's Homesteader Camp by Hip Camp. That's the name of the business, and it all goes through Hip Camp. Hip Camp covers the insurance, they cover the taxes, the whole 9 yards. They pull all that out for me. I don't have to do anything as long as I don't become a commercial campground and advertise on my own and stuff like that. So that's what I'm doing. I don't want to where I have to do all the legalities, paperwork, insurance, and all that type of stuff again. So I'll let Hip Camp do all that. That will give people opportunity to come camp out here if they want to visit. Eventually I'll put in a little circle road that RVs will have spots that they can pull into down in the woods. For now it's parking lot area that an RV can set up, or people can set up tents, hammocks, what have you, in the woods or on the grassy field close to the road. So that's what I have going on. That's some of the good news happening. Some bad news, like I said, the bad news is pretty much just the weather. That's about all the bad news going on right now. So Sunday, Monday vlogs may not be as good. I'm going to try to get more photos of animals, or I just might film some of the animals for the Sunday, Monday vlog, because I'm not really getting much accomplished. It's like during the rainy season, and now with the extreme heat, it's just hard to get anything done. So that's what's happening. I'll see you guys on the next video. I hope everybody's having a great week, enjoying the warmer weather. I know Colorado's had some bad weather, tornadoes. Now they got fire dangers. They had hailstorms, late snows. That's what happens. Colorado didn't treat me right. This alien sent all the bad weather out there and brought the good weather out here. So with that, I'll see you guys later. Enjoy your day. Talk to you on the next one.